Okay, you guys are probably wondering where the hell have I been? Well, I was supposed to be priming this kit to begin my painting. As you can see, all the parts are in their perspective clips and separated by color, sanded down, cleaned up, all done. But I only had maybe enough primer here to maybe do half of this little part right here of the red. Yeah, I ran out of primer. Or I was like in the beginning stage of running out, realizing, oh crap, it's going to take me forever now to do this, so now I had to order primer. Fortunately, Gundam Planet, my good friends over there, had plenty to spare, and I ordered it online and got, well, they didn't have the 1500 gray, which is good, which is a good coverage, very fine, but this one's still good, Mr. Surfacer 1200 gray, and I got 2 bottles, just in case, clearly I'm going to need primer for the year to start priming all my kits. And I think 2 bottles should be good enough to cover 4 master grades, or maybe 2 master grades and 4 high grades, or 2 master grades, 2 high grades and a real grade, or I don't know, whatever I feel I need to, whatever kit I want to build. At the same time, I also purchased something that I thought I do need, and I was reviewing all the paints again. I actually ordered the Titans Blue 1. Sorry, Titans Blue 2. This is the supplement of the other Titans Blue, which, where are you? It's right here. Now mind you, this is the 2 colors you use if you want to paint the high grade or real grade Mark II Gundam in its Titan form. And I do love this color, and I remember painting this color too. I got 2 bottles just to cover myself with that, and now I'm slowly debating myself, probably a good idea, because this is actually a very, very darker tone. I could probably use it on the blue. And, well, okay, so hear me out. As you can see, I have all the feathers here, but with the lack of clips, which I only have 1 or 2, I can't do them all. So what I'll probably do is I'll begin painting the inner frame first, get that out of the way, get all the charcoal parts done out of the way. Then once it's dried and top coated and protected, remove all the clips and then put them on the wings, and then move on to that. So I'm probably going to be doing what I'm going to probably do is going to begin with the darker color tones, work my way to the lighter tones, and then work my way to the whites, which of course I've been slowly contemplating. Well, so I'm going to be using this on the back of the wings, because that's the darker point of this, and this can go in conjunction with this in its darker tone, 2 tones right there. I was thinking of using the black, even that metallic that I was mentioning before, I think a metallic before, but I kind of like these 2 colors, how it looks, and I remember using this a long time ago, and that was a great paint. That's why I bought 2. So I may end up using both of these paints to coincide with all this. I know that the beam rifle has a lot of separations here, and I've been thinking of using this color tone in one area, not this one I'm going to use, but more like what can I say, like metal black, because I've used a metal black, but it's going to be on certain areas. I don't know yet per se. This is all subject to change again. I always think about it, and then I say to myself, maybe not a good idea to use something like that. Don't know, but we're gonna flesh it out and go from there. I'd like to do another review of the of this kit. Sorry, just trying to pull up the image again. There we go. So we have the vent in there that's for the yellow. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think there's a vent on top of that part. That's actually a detail part that has like a slit. How can I say this? I mean, it looks like this. I believe it's this part right here. I may figure out the yellow part. I don't know. I really don't know, but we'll figure that out soon enough down the road. Clearly, yes, the entire feet will be all the. Well, originally I was going to do the Titan's Blue 1, but I think I'm going to use the Titan's Blue 2. Like, for the body itself. The wings will be Titan's Blue 1, while the entire body will be Titan's Blue 2. And I know that there are two tones, so I may end up using this color as well, or maybe use a different color tone to flesh it out. Again, I don't know. I'm kind of like throwing myself in the air with all these ideas on what to do with it. I mean, we only the red is completely going to be dark. The waist is the only part of the kit that's red, so I'm going to be only using a very, very sliver amount of red, depending on where I'm going to go with the wings. Whether I'm going to highlight it a little bit of red, I can't figure that out yet. But yeah, only this waist part is the only part that's going to be red. Yellow, obviously. Yellow, except for these parts that make up the parts from the shoulder. The only yellow parts that's showing is I guess the bottom part of the vent for the chest, and like somewhere in the cuff right here on the arm. Where is that part? Here we go. No, not that. I'm sorry. Oh, it's right here. Now, in the image, there's a yellow part there, but there's nothing here that shows. I don't think it's the actual collar itself. I could paint all this yellow, mask the detail that's inside this, and then respray painted the dark blue. So that way it has that little detail there. That's an idea for that. We'll work that right there. And then of course everything inside the wings will be a yellow-orange color tone. And we'll go, see how that works out. Now, as I was waiting for this, I did have primer, which, a good friend of mine gave me as a holiday gift, which was a Mr. White Surfacer 1000. I painted this base white. But unfortunately, when I was painting it, it bubbled up the paint when I was spraying it. Like right here, there's a bubble right there, which I'm gonna have to like get a sanding stick and sand it down so it's nice and smooth. Everything came out nice. I really like it. Just I was a bit surprised that it bubbled that up, and yeah, I've always never been fond of spray cans, primer spray cans, because there's that problem where if you spray it too much, it will clog up and all that stuff. It's great for like large surfaces, including like the wings that you could see, but if it's small surfaces and if you do it too much, it will clog up, it will collect up. You could say coagulate, you could say, and then it just makes a nice little mound that you have to wait until the whole thing dries up, and then you have to sand it down so it's nice and smooth. But now that I got my this, I can begin, these two guys, I can begin priming them. So that's pretty much it. I got my paints, I got my primer. Let's begin priming this kit and begin painting. So right now, I'm in the middle of priming. Something that you guys have already seen many people do, including myself. But I want to discuss the my new setup here, because I'm no longer priming in the table that I have right now set up for recording. Granted, now I have to move the camera into the new location, and maybe the position this and just move this around here. I have to move the camera to this side of the room so that way I can record me airbrushing. That's good. I have like I have like a small foldable table which has the spray booth here. The tubing connected to the side to the window here on the pretty much the right side of the room, or left, however you wanna refer to it. Let me just take these out here because I'm gonna need to start priming them. And it's not the most stable in a way. It is stable, yes, if I don't move it around. But next to it, I have a small cabinet and a couple of pieces of wood on it, just so I can level it out, and it's still not, it's an uneven feel to this. The table that I have, that I've been using for airbrush, from, you know, my work, is actually a table that I purchased from IKEA. I purchased actually a second one, but that's actually being utilized in another room. And I have a distinct feeling I'm going to have to buy another one, because it's so uneven here, it's ridiculous. But this is the setup I set up right now. I have this small little lamp, which is powerful enough, but I think I'm going to change the bulb because it's one of the amber type bulbs, not like a solid white bulb. I already did this already. And of course, when I lean my arm on this, it makes you know, the sound on the airbrush is a bit, I'm sorry, the sound on the spray booth is a little weird. If I let it go, it has this distinctive sound. If I do this, it does that. There's a bit of a, this spray booth has served me well, but I'm now looking into the possibility of replacing it. Whether I'm going to do that or I don't know. I have to be very careful of how to spend my money and not buy frivolous things. No, I'm not buying no more Gundam kits for a while. Maybe till my birthday, I'll pick up something. Even that, I won't probably get anything, because all the kits that are supposed to be coming out, all the good ones, won't come out until after during the month of April. The lighting is okay. I just hope you guys can see it properly. You know, I just realized something. This is actually one of the parts that turns the wings, and there's a scar mark there, so I'm going to wait until that dries so I can sand it down. And let me find the alternative one. It may fall around here somewhere. Where are you? Here it is. Let me put you to the side so I can sand that down. Alright, so airbrushing setup is okay here. I just finished, let me just do this for a second, show you. So if I turn the camera over here, here are all the white parts that I just completed. Excuse me, all the white, all the blue, all the red. And on the other table I have the big wing parts as well. So all the parts have been primed, except for the ones that you see here. So once I'm done priming these guys, I'm going to begin painting. So give me a few minutes. Alright, so we're going to begin with the inner frame parts, and I'm going to do a few at this moment. I'm going to start with the light gunmetal. Start painting a few of these parts here. Let me just do a mixture. Try this guy. Oh god. Alright. Normally I concentrate on areas that's going to be exposed, but I'm going to do the whole thing because I really don't know what is shown through. Might as well get the entire coverage down pack. I know that there's that little line in the middle of the thigh where the armor plating covers it, but it exposes a few areas. Regardless of the case, paint the whole thing. Because you'll never know when something is not where you miss something and you go, damn it, why didn't I do that? And when it dries, I'm going to bend it, the knees, where I can grab the areas that I didn't realize it, that as I'm looking at it right now, it has like a weird bronze look to it. Stop it. Yeah, it has a very, very unusual bronze tone to it. Alright, so that part is done. Let's grab this part here. Good. Alright. Now this is part of the beam rifle, which I'm actually going to paint it this color, but I want to paint it another color, and there are certain areas that I want to mask off. So I'm just going to give it the base color of this, and then do the other color afterwards. I was also spending a lot of time sanding this gun down because there's this seam line that goes right through the middle. And damn, that thing was a pain in the ass to actually work with. I don't know if I got it right or wrong, but I know I see a little bit here and there. There's ways to hide this. Hopefully the idea that I have will work down the road. grab another part here that we need to use. Okay, so this is the part of the arm. I need to do a zoom in so you guys can see this better. I'm bending it because I'm going to be getting areas that I may have to get when it's bent if I forget it. Once this is dry, I will unbend it and then grab the inside. A tedious process, but something that needs to be done. Oh God. I gotta get something fixed for this, but this is gonna be annoying. Alright, now. I'm gonna have to do this for now. I'll review this later on and see where we go with this. Right now I got some parts here that I need to work with. A lot of parts. Some of them will be pre-selected for other paint, for other darker tones, but let me take care of the majority of this and we'll go from there, okay? So give me some time to finish this.